good day, good day, my good loving humans. Good day, good day, good day. Sending data. We are online. Here we are. Ready to be completely present. Ready to keep the main thing the main thing. Yeah, man. Travelers up the street called Trust headed to the ultimate destination, that is the Tower of Power. Here we are, ready to climb into our super suits, ready to take action, making a proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. This is an affirmation. Here we are, ready to flex our willpower muscle by being completely still, as we engage in this beautiful habit together with our minds separate yet one. Let us set the container. I say again this morning that the creative mind is a curious mind. I add to it that a curious mind is the mind that can see solutions. Yesterday, I found myself curiously wandering through social media. It started with one of y'all's post about something socially political or whatnot, and it wound up in articles about curiosity. For fun. At some point along the way, I caught myself on the social media hook, dangling, that place where the wandering would turn deadly. You know the feeling. Before you know it, an hour has gone by and you're like, where was I? This is not cool. And this is why I myself limit to a few swipes usually. And also because my face is all over the place now, so like what? Truly though, otherwise forget it. I'd be gone for days and days, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got that kind of time to give away. What the time did help do though is develop this question. Why are we so surprised when someone says something positive that we weren't expecting? You know this feeling too. You come into a tough spot with a person, difficult conversation, you gotta say something sounds critical, judgmenty, is that a word? And you're all ready to go fisticuffs, and then the person says something sincere, something new. You weren't expecting or prepared even for that person to even say such a thing. They act with such compassion, with love, with understanding. They were selfless. And you're like, huh? Or how about when a person says something that initially isn't quite right, and you feel that uh-oh feeling? We all know this feeling. And your anger starts to stir, belief system starts to go into checks and balance mode, and you begin to objectively shut down, and then they turn a corner and they give you some clarity, and suddenly you're like, oh yeah, you're okay. Curiosity much? We humans have two types of curiosities going for us. We have perceptual curiosity, and this is the surprises or the puzzles, the things that puzzle us, or that the things that doesn't match up with something we thought we knew. It is felt as sort of an uneasiness, an unpleasant situation, a bit like an itch that you need to scratch, according to astrophysicist Mario Livio. And then there's the epistemic curiosity. This is our love for knowledge, our desire to learn new things, and our brains and our minds assign values to this knowledge so that it's usually experienced as a pleasurable thing, and we anticipate a reward from that type of curiosity because we learn something. Voila, there it is. Hey, how are you? I bring these two to fold because it feels right to bring a further light along this system that we have, these systems. Because when we're flustered, they shut down. Curiosity is an evolutionary trait of ours. It's called neoteny, if I'm pronouncing that right. I was thinking, how matrixy. Neoteny. Neo, right? I kid. Neoteny means that we maintain a juvenile characteristic in order to survive. These characteristics help us figure out the world. What we know is that in some instances, technology is advancing this, and in other instances, it's shutting it down. And what we know is that when we're pushed into a corner, then our fight, flight, or freeze mechanisms kick in, and then we shut down that system of neoteny. That curiosity system shuts down. This is tough stuff here. There is much that we can do to communicate more effectively when we keep that lane of curiosity open. And in doing so, we will communicate more effectively. There are so many challenges with this because curiosity, when sort of left untended, can really get you off into the stratosphere, down the wormhole of social media, into the intranet, the intrawebs, where there's all this stuff going on, and we think that we're finding out new stuff, and we're actually finding out stuff that isn't real. Those theories prey upon our curiosities. And what I mean to say here is that fewer and fewer people spend time in the natural way of having our curiosities cultivated in nature. Even fewer and fewer are spending time in libraries. I drill down here because this principle this week is a vital piece of that transition from how we deal with things inside in difficult conversations to how we get to them outside. How we get to those difficult conversations where we can develop with practice a sense of openness that is curious. How do we maintain that neoteny? The brain regulates this curiosity because when your senses are elevated, in order to keep you safe, it shuts you down. You put the flaps down, the blinders on. And so, in order to get there, to that place of curiosity, we have to power up the mind. We have to power up that system, and we have to reprogram ourselves so that we can stay curious in those tough situations. There is a concept that I've shared before. I think I'm going to get back to it tomorrow. It's called anticipatory regulation. And indeed, we will get there. And I'm at my limit of talking. So how do we get that from here? Well, we go within. We go with beginner's minds into our best selves, with patience, with faith, and with devotion, rather than impatience, rather than indifference, rather than mistrust. For now, let us become who we were meant to be today. This meditation, it seeks to set the scene for your curiosity to stay tuned. It seeks to connect you to the universe that is you. It seeks to boldly go where no one has gone before, man. Deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle, because a focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. Now let us all together begin to breathe. These will be beautiful belly breaths into the diaphragm with all of your air, expanding the diaphragm like an accordion. As Wim Hof says, we're going to try to bring that breath up into the chest and up into the head. A light pause at the top and a free fall down. No need to hyperventilate. We're not trying to force the air out. So just relax. Allow the air to leave. If it doesn't all leave, that's okay. This may make you feel a little lightheaded, a little nauseous. It may bring on some pins and needles. That's okay. All of that is okay. You will survive. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor. Your palms can be in your lap. If you're lying down, each limb should be touching a surface. If you're in the lotus, I dare say you know what to do. If you're standing, this is a lot of positions. We're a lot of people. If you're standing, like me, do a little Tai Chi. Make sure those legs are at least shoulder width apart. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let us all together, in through the nose, out through the mouth, or whatever seems to work for you. Let us breathe. For those of us that have sight, eyes wide open, let us go together. Lids open. Here we go. Breathing in. And release. 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 2 more times. Breathing in. And release. Breathing in. And release. This time allowing the breath to fold into your physiology. Allowing the eyes to close at your own pace. Relaxing the lids. Focusing your attention on the outer body as you have it. All that you have and what you have. Focusing down to the lower limbs if you have. Feet, ankles, toes, fascia of the soles, calves, knees and joints, long hamstrings, weighty quads, thick glutes. All together, draw them in, squeezing down, creating tension, focused attention, overriding tension. Noticing that as you call attention to one muscle group, you lose attention of the other, another. Together, grab them all. And when you have them, let go. Feel that release. Find your root, the torso, the line of the chakra, the spine, the sacral and solar plexus, the heart center. As you have it, if you have it, what you have, the brain belly, the miles of digestive tract, the rib cage. All together, squeezing down, drawing in, creating tension, overriding tension, focused, torso tight, and when you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release, the outer body falling away, finding the shoulders, the neck. as you have them, if you have them, what you have, biceps and triceps, forearms and wrists and palms and digits, all together, squeezing down, drawing in, creating tension, focused attention, overriding the tension, and when you have it all together, let go. Let go into the head, as you have them, if you have them, what you have, eyes and sockets, ears and lobes, teeth, tongue, gums, skin of the cheeks, follicles of hair, mind's eye and crown, squeeze down, drawing in, creating tension, focused attention, overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Let go of the object form, the outer body, the membrane. Let go to the vibration of the tone, the reverberation of voice. Let go of each thought bubble, of each distraction. Release without attachment. Let go to the center of your circle. Let go. On the mind's eye, feel the sunshine beaming from your pocket. Let go. And feel this moment, feeling your self-awareness, the expanse of your self-control, feeling the vastness of your circle as consciousness rises to fill your sphere of influence with the crystal clear you, as you use your will to choose imagination, to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist uses an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Choose the instrument for now, and on the vast expanse of your self-awareness, on the canvas of the crystal clear you, with long, smooth strokes, strums, or hums, create the image of a wave. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you. This wave that will connect you to the connection that flows inside of you, to the electric surging free, to the cosmic you, the universe that is you. As you flow, you set the scene. As you flow, you create this image. And now, allow the image, the scene, to float in the vast expanse of your awareness, and let go that instrument. Let go of imagination. Let go of will. in consciousness, be. If you have been here before, be for the first time. In the complexity is simplicity. With the hand of your mind's eye now, reach for your scene. Holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket, begin to smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now, peer one more time into the scene and see the image of the wave of your curiosity. And release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle, and as it splashes down, feel the ripple. And as that ripple pushes forth, let go. Let go of all that you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel that ripple pushing forth, as you feel that pulse, feel your circle growing and expanding from your acceptance. And in affirmation now say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between the stimulus and the response. The space where I stand in the center of my circle, where I have the freedom to choose my responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, begin to call your attention back to a light breath, to a breath light, and allow the world back on to the body, onto the head and neck and shoulders. With a light breath and a breath light, allow the world back on to the outer body, to the heart center. With a breath light and a light breath, take hold of your root, and as you have them, if you have them, all that you have, and as you have it, allow the world back on to the body, the limbs, upper and lower, the brain belly, and at your own place and pace, as you have sight, if you have sight, Flutter open the eyes and focus on the you and find the you of now, the you in the now, the focused you, the concentrated you, the curious you, the you that knows that you are not broken, the you that knows that you are not the drop in the ocean, you are the ocean in the drop, and to the we that is the tide, welcome back to that place that you have never left. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. If you have the time, please spend the time writing down how will you use the image of that wave later on today when the world is bearing down on you, when you are being dragged into the deep water. How will you use that image to keep yourself curious so you could have more of those moments where you are asking questions and getting clarity in difficult conversations, where you are keeping that stream of curiosity open, that objectivity, that awareness? Sharpen that skill. It takes some anticipatory regulation. We'll get back to that tomorrow. It's been a minute since I surfaced that little nugget of stuff. Yes, my good humans, I love you all individually and as a group. I feel like I didn't say that yesterday. I don't know. See, what happens is I want to say so much in such a little time. If you need me, reach out to me. All you got to do is call, and I will do my best to do my best for you. You know what I mean? The song today is Forever Young, to which there are many versions, many great songs called Forever Young. And this is Alphaville. This is a German band from the 80s, and there's a message in there. You know what I mean? A dual message. I alluded to some theories. You know, I'm not going to ramble. We'll see you back here tomorrow, where the decentralized revolution will continue, because this is where we observe ourselves without evaluating our being. This is not the way, it's a way. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. Stay safe.